Emerald Outfit Wars. This is our gold bracket, VCO versus AODR versus SKL. With me today, I have Haylot and IV6 Bolters.
Hi, hello, I'm Halot.
And I'm Boulders. You know you're going to be struggling with that all night, hey, Raltor,
Oh
between
yeah,
between
100%.
Dubness and IV6 Boulders, 100%.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna go in here and unscuff my sensitivity for a more smooth viewership experience. We've got 7 minutes 30 seconds upcoming on this outfit war. How are you guys feeling like each team's chances are gonna be here?
Well, personally, I feel like VCO are my personal favourites. I think they're stronger in the air. AODR well known for relying on perhaps weaker air transports, so perhaps VCO will take advantage of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree pretty much on that. When you've been fighting all three outfits on live at least.
definitely. Yeah. I'll be interested to see what SKL, VCO have had. Did they fight in the last round? I don't think I really paid attention to the Emerald Outfit Wars.
So, in the last Outfit Wars, I remember the gold bracket was B-Way, GSLD, and AODR. So
Hmm.
AODR, no stranger to the gold bracket of Emerald, but VCO and SKL are uh, new contenders. SKL was in the silver bracket last time, and I think VCO was also in the silver bracket last time. So the only really new factor is with AODR. Also, um, last time SKL had members from Prey,
Hmm.
because Prey is an offshoot of SKL.
Yeah,
Uh, this time they don't have any members from Prey, as far as I'm aware, because obviously they are playing in the bronze bracket.
that would make sense. Yeah.
Sorry, silver bracket. So it will be interesting to see how that affects SKL's performance.
Definitely, yeah. That's a little bit of Emerald lore I wasn't aware of. Always good to get the inside scoop on those kind of things. For my part, I mean, I don't know too much about the outfits. I know, they're all fairly similar size. I think VCO the smallest of them, actually, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely for sure. Unless there's been a culling of members,
Hmm.
they should still be the smallest. But like you say, they are quite large outfits, but they have a quite a loyal inner circle of
Yes,
players,
absolutely.
as it were, and they're the ones who are going to be representing the tags on Desolation tonight.
Definitely. I mean, AOD has their AOD Reapers. I know they're kind of infantry skill fit within
Hmm.
AOD. VCO, I know they bring squads to a lot of server smashes and things. I think they have for a very long time, if I remember correctly. SKL, I haven't really seen in a competitive setting outside, I guess, the first outfit war. Uh, so I don't know, like what, obviously it sounds like
Yeah, but I
Prey.
don't think we should disregard them because when
No.
when they play on live, they just come in massive armor columns at times. So
Yeah,
that might be a factor here as well.
Yeah.
yeah. I think I distinctly remember, in my far off memory of the last outfit was there being an SKL Sunday train. Kind of actually hoping to see that again, just because it's so fun to watch, right? Not because it's effective, but because it's just
Oh,
so
yeah.
entertaining.
Definitely. I mean, some of the tactics that you see, especially from outfits that aren't kind of immersed in what can be at times a very static and kind of stagnant, like competitive meta in like the upper
Mm,
tier of planet side. Even if their tactics don't always work, they always come up with some really interesting stuff that's just like it's just kind of cool to watch.
for sure. Quick question: what's our delay? Is it 3 minutes or?
I
I'm
think
running
it's one
on
minute.
1 minute, yeah.
Okay. So I can't talk about what's at the warp gate yet.
Not
Uh,
quite, not quite. We'll
but
get into that with a
uh,
minute left.
but just some further analysis of the teams. What I predict is going to happen. VCO going to win mainly because of the air control. Right, we saw earlier today. Uh, you know, Cobalt Gold bracket. The VS playing on NC with their name TR.
Yeah.
Anyway, they controlled the air and they won the match. Um, and then there's a similar argument, throughout all the previous outfit wars, and even to an extent in lane smash.
Absolutely,
Just
yeah.
air
Oh,
is
I
so
am
important.
seeing interesting things from the teams though. Not what we expect from the outfits. That's gonna be very interesting to
That's
see.
cool. I'm looking, definitely, I got 2 minutes left before we can get into it, but I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we got to tease the viewers, just build up that
Oh, of
suspense a little
course.
bit.
Yeah.
I will say I am expecting a surprise from SKL. I think they're
Okay.
gonna come out swinging.
That's good to know. Yeah. I think
Mm,
the air comment, I can definitely agree. Even from, I would say probably Saltec is the farthest removed from kind of like what I was saying is that kind of like stagnant meta, just because a lot of their
mhm,
outfits don't interact with like, just because of language barriers. But I saw the same exact thing there from Rave, where they have really good infantry players and they had really good air, and that was all they needed.
mhm,
Um,
mhm.
I didn't see it as much in other matches. I saw them relying pretty heavily on like one man router drops. That would then, it's kind of the router version of a beacon drop, except you don't have the visible beacon tracer.
And there we have it. 2 minutes remaining until this gold bracket outfit wars will start.
Yeah. But I'd like to see more inventive tactics out of these outfits, kind of like how Reapers on Cobalt were running around with these two repair gals the entire match. It worked for them. It wasn't something that I think I would have ever expected to be an effective tactic, but as
I
part
mean
of
that
their
that is
overall
what you gotta
strategy.
do in stuff like this. You gotta come up with some unexpected expected stuff so the other teams can prepare for it.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
mean
I am so
Reapers.
excited for what is gonna happen on this Vano side.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Well,
got.
before you tell us what's happening on the Vanu side, I'm ready to tell us what's happening on the TR side with AODR. I'm
Yeah,
just going to
go for
wait
it.
3, 2, 1. I'll wait an extra second because Rautor likes to lie to us. So with AODR, what we see, right, is quite a few mozzies, but just like in the last outfit war they played in,
Hmm.
heavy reliance on Valkyries. Problem with Valkyries, of course, okay, yeah, they're nice and cheap, but they're really weak. Uh, Halo, what's going on with the Vanu?
Um, so we did expect them to come in a massive vehicle column. However, this is gonna be a massive air column. I mean, I spot pretty much 3/3 of their teams are in an ESF.
Well,
Wow.
that's promising because, like I say, VCO are going to come out swinging with the air. Although I
Yeah.
say that,
They don't have as much air as you might expect. I mean, I see a couple
what?
Valks, like a Lib, a few ESFs, but they've got a lot more on the ground. And we're almost ready to start here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is going to end the alert. We're going to see probably somebody burn up against the shield like has happened in every match. Because for some reason someone always early starts. Oh, and we're
Yep,
live.
and it is happening on the Vano side. Saw 3 ESFs crash there.
Yeah. All right. VCO's air coming out first. This looks like it could be
Vano's
another
going
one with.
straight for the D relic.
Yep, we've got flips going on A, flips going on F, E, D, and C. VCO has now. Okay, now they're getting on B. That's going to be a little delay for them. Just looking at here, Relic D and Relic B. Relic D's flipping now. Relic B's flipping now. Okay.
So there's a potential for a couple stills perhaps with the timers going on. So C to B is definitely going to be a potential still. E to D is another potential still, and A to F is also a potential still. Lots of TR pop at Relic F, and NC sort of spread out all
Look
over
at
the
what
place.
VS is doing here in the middle. They are starting building a base. They landed their Valkyries, put their
Yeah, they've immediately. Yeah, why? Valkyries are so exposed on the ground, though. But they do have a base going up immediately here.
I do remember seeing a sort of similar tactics from one of the people actually from on the stream here on the last Outfit Wars.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, so they've got this base all set up in the middle, and we've seen in the previous outfit wars, it really is really helpful to have this foothold, have closer vehicle spawns, a couple of automated turrets. Looks like they've got maybe a Pain Spire going up there and a Sky Shield, so that's going to be a pain in the butt right around.
We're starting to approach base stealing time. I
Mhm.
wonder, any orbital strikes coming out, because we've seen that all throughout today. A couple of OSs here and there to try and get those early steals and
Yeah.
handicap the other teams
Do
straight
have a
off the bat.
little bit of TR pop over on the T-Relic.
Over on D
Or
Relic.
yeah, that is one they can steal.
They do
Yep.
have. Oh yeah, there is a single guy there running around.
I
Here comes
see
the
a
Valkyrie.
Valk that just tried to come in. It's gonna get its butt kicked though.
Oh.
That
Yeah,
was
that's not gonna
brutal.
help them.
And
One guy
now
did
some
survive.
Mossies coming in. Couple of AOD guys are gonna manage to land. AOD's
Oh,
kind of coming in force.
Relic B is flipping as well. The steal from SKL onto VCO at Relic B.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna go. Oh no!
Nope.
The Casvalk. Oh, the NC Casvalk saving their bacon right there.
Yeah,
That was a
absolutely.
lucky one there from VCO. Yeah,
It
nice
really
steal there
is.
from SKL.
Yeah, nice aggressive opening move. I like that. Nice adaptation.
Liberator up here, and four Reavers.
There's still an SKL guy on the space up now. He's gone. Relic H being the last one in the middle to go
And
down.
SKL just swapped around, now going for Relic E.
Okay, this is quite interesting. We see SKL being mostly aggressive towards TR, while TR mostly being aggressive towards NC, and NC are kind of just taking it right now, being quite
Yeah.
slow with their movements.
I mean, yeah, NC. We notice there is a virtue to slow movement in Outfit War. I mean, not going ahead too far in a three-way fight is pretty critical to kind of not getting double teamed, which we've seen again all throughout today, especially with Urge in
We have some
Cobalt Bronze.
Spitfire meta going around over on Relic E
Oh
from
man,
SKL.
the Spitfire meta has been brutal today.
And
I
we
hate
saw
it.
it especially on
me-
the Soltech matches.
I hate it. Please give me Engineer, ASP, EMP Bando, right? I hate it. Just please. I've had enough.
Yeah,
Now TR is coming to defend the Relic now with 50 seconds to go.
yeah.
They are
Hotly
flipping it,
contested.
but SKL is pushing out of the building now, trying to clear those
Yeah.
people up.
VCO has basically wiped AOD off point at Relic G. It looks like they may be able to steal this. AODR coming back in though. And they may not. No,
But it is going.
AODR managed to
It
get
is
back
going
on
the
it.
way of SKL though. But now more TR forces came to help.
TR
It
is
doesn't matter
doing well
because
at moving.
Yeah, but because Vanu SKL, because they contested Relic E, that means they get Relic I for free, and they could steal Relic H. 20 seconds left now on that. While Relic
Yeah.
A is about to go in favor of AODR, unless VCO respond quickly enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Full response coming in from VCO.
Yeah, we see some air. VCO dropping on the top, but it's going to be too late.
Oh, and there's that
Oh,
still
and Relic
going on at
H
Relic
is
H.
flipping. Is he gonna go SKL's way?
I'll be
I
surprised
think
if
it
it
is.
does.
Yes, it is.
Oh, surely not. VCO, they've got a router, they had a Reaver
Three
here.
more
ago.
seconds.
No,
This is an SKL.
VCO is
Yeah.
still very much here, but SKL managed to get enough pop on the point to
That was
steal
a
that.
good steal from SKL. VCO down to a single Relic right now.
VCO
Yeah.
definitely, on the back foot now.
AOD.
What are we
Corn
looking
in
at
the
for
lead.
score now?
So
Yeah,
the score's currently 46 for AODR, 43 for SKL, and 30 for VCO.
Okay, so an early drop behind for VCO, and the other two kind of keeping neck and neck.
Well, to be honest, what I'd say is, as someone who was, force commanding in from VCO's position right now, actually, it's not too bad. They've got time
No.
on H, they've got time on A, and because the match is now longer than it was in the first iteration, this isn't too bad as long as they can get their movement issue sorted. Because they are being a little slow, and mainly reactionary. And because their reactions are slow,
Oh,
AOD just
are
dropped on
just
H.
dropping on
Yeah, I'm
H.
watching that
That
right
seems
now.
like
Watching them.
that's a bold move from them.
That was that was a synchronized drop, and
And they are also on Relic I. They are trying. I think they're trying to split the enemy forces.
AOD, I mean, from their Reaper squad, one thing that it seems to me they're going to have the advantage on is this infantry movement. Being able to get their forces where they need to go quickly tends to be a specialty of, infantry-focused groups.
So certainly the Valkyries are going to be instrumental in that.
Hmm.
It was also in the last iteration of Outfit Wars, but letting go of Relic A without a fight might be a big mistake here. 20
Yeah,
seconds left on it, no TR pop.
yeah. Relic H, similarly, they've mostly stopped contesting. They've got a beacon and a
Relic
couple
I
guys
has
here.
35 seconds left, and then that's gonna be a TR cap. There's no VS pop there right now.
SKL is all grouped up. It looks like they're going to make a try for Relic H here. Coming out in force. I'm not... Oh, they're running around the donut. Jumping down. Okay, I see where they're going. Yeah, okay, that worked out for them. I was a bit concerned. They were running out in the open, not even
They do
looking at
have
the people
strong
shooting
presence
them.
around the point now,
Yeah.
but they are gonna lose Relic I now.
Yeah, Relic I has gone through.
Yeah, and I
Huge
think we're
fight
gonna
at Relic
see
H.
something over at Relic C. We've got a huge VS pop over there now.
Yeah, Relic H is going back and forth. SKL managed to take it back,
Yes,
but
big
AOD
fight
up on the
going on
top.
over on Relic C. Oh, we see that Spitfire meta really paying off for SKL though.
And they've got that well-placed Sky Shield. This is the best placed one I think I've seen yet today. Pretty much perfect. Right over this Relic C. And a couple more Sky Shields outside. Oh, nice. Not only have they placed this almost perfectly, but they covered the gap with another Sky Shield.
Reltor, have you put faction-specific colors on?
Ah, that again. Right.
So while you're doing that, there's a huge fight going on at Relic H. The TR have really committed to it, but as they've committed to it, VCO pushing onto Relic F with 2 squads.
Yeah. Okay, we should have faction colors back. I didn't think I was going to be streaming again today, so I reverted it to my defaults.
Yeah, that's my fault. But while we see that, we actually see VCO also pushing in for Relic C now. They are
Yeah.
slowly they are flipping the point. They have gotten rid of most of the
Yeah, the construction
Spitfires.
is being pounded. Just these guys, these tanks on the ridge, making just like a firing line, wiping out all of this.
And we see it is Dirty Willy. You can see
Said it on purpose.
just howling down on
Uh,
that point for them.
SKL and VCO, big fight going on here for Relic C.
Do you know what's really annoying me? That cast out. Come on, someone from
And
SKL, please
Relic
just get
H
like a...
got taken for the TR.
See, if we
AODR
look on the
building up
map.
a rather nice lead there. They got a 10-point lead down to SKL, and then
Yeah, but
there's
you say they're
almost
building
a
up a nice lead.
60-point lead down to VCO.
Yeah, but look at the map. They're losing Relic I 50 seconds. They're losing Relic E and Relic G, and Relic F might go through. And if they lose
Yeah.
Relic F, they're in a world of trouble.
Their entire front is being capped. Relic F being contested at the last minute. But they also have that very nicely placed Sky Shield again. We're seeing these Sky Shields that you place in the center, and then you've got the whole dome covered. AODR,
Plenty of
yep,
pop
they're going to get Relic
now.
F back. They just pop dumped that hard.
Yeah, that's a message to the VCO if I've ever seen one. It's like, yeah, you are not taking this Relic from us. You're going to have to commit more than, 1 or 2 squads here. But Relic G, 20 seconds left.
Yeah,
Relic
and that
I,
might
10
have
seconds
cost them,
left.
because if you look down at Relic E, SKL is flipping that and taking
Yeah.
that away from them.
To be honest, AOD is almost getting to, like, the meta that we saw in some of it, but they're not taking the time to put up anti-infantry turrets, AI modules, things like that on these bases. And that, I think, did make a difference in preventing
And
ghost
why I say
caps.
that AODR has
Oh,
got
the
a
cutoff.
garage built right behind E
We
point
have
right
a
now.
cutoff. Oh yeah,
The
Relic
cutoff
H
has went
totally
through.
cut off.
Yeah, G and I went for VCO and SKL respectively.
Yep. Yeah, we see Relic Site F is going down. Relic
25 1
Site E
second.
is still going down.
See some AODR guys dropping in on Relic E now. Do have air control as well.
If they lose that, then AOD are going to be in a big amount of trouble.
They
it looks
are.
like they might. Those
Oh,
bloody
and the silo
Spitfires,
ran
man.
out. AODR's lost their shield on E. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get this back.
Nope,
I
that
mean,
is
yep, that's the
a.
cap for SKL on Relic E. AOD is going to definitely, that hurts
Oh, and
for them.
AODR is also losing Relic F. They're gonna be in a big trouble.
Yeah, but you say that, but VCO making the comeback right now onto Relic C. If they're able to take Relic C, SKL are just going to get double teamed, I think, for the rest of this if they're not careful.
Definitely. And that's what we saw from the early lead with Urge and Cobalt earlier, is that they came out gunning with this high lead, and they were quite literally warp gated to the point of not having a single base by the other two factions afterwards.
But thankfully, huge response for SKL onto Relic C. 10 seconds left or so. Is it going to be enough? The PPA's coming in, the rocket pods. There's Galaxies, there's Valkyries, there's everything here to stop them from taking Relic C, and they have got the point back.
And Relic H is finally flipping. See who's contesting this. It's going to be TR coming, or nope, sorry, NC, faction colors, of course, coming in with that flip.
So despite the TR only having one relic right now, they're still in the lead just about 177 to SKL's 173. VCO still far behind at 110. They really need to grab 4 relics and just hold on to them.
Absolutely. And I mean
I'm
that
seeing some great air battles over here on C point.
AODR is kind of at the
Mafia
point.
going at each other.
AODR is kind of at the point that Reapers took advantage of earlier, where they have very little territory. If they wait a little bit, fall a little behind, I think they should be able to kind of sneak up, grab a base here and there, and just hold on. Probably make a late play and pull ahead. I mean, that's what we definitely saw from Reapers. Reapers actually, from our interview, they were unhappy because they got the lead too early.
Yeah, you know it's always a bad thing in a 1v1v1 to go ahead too early, because then people are like, well, they're in the lead. I know my other opponent is stronger, but they're in the lead, so let's just double team them. Now there's a still going on at Relic H by the VS. Oh no, he just died. No, but there is a beacon and they're dropping on a Relic H. It looks like the SK are going to steal it away from VCO, which is going to stop the comeback in its tracks if they're able to.
Yep.
Point is flipping.
SKL also holding out on Relic I here.
Sokar, the man himself of the Legion, yeah, on Relic H, standing on the point, doing battle, goes down the hot to a 2v1. VCO bringing more population over to Relic H, might be secure now, who knows.
Hacker Prime going down. I mean, with a name like that, you can't die. Come on. Gotta live up to it. SKL still
Relic
taking
H
this point,
is
though.
flipping.
Yep,
Yeah,
SKL is still on this.
So the
Yeah,
routing
that's
from
gonna be an
VCO is
SKL.
providing a really nice
Another
hard.
good steal by SKL.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
SKL is doing impressively well. To be honest, you know, from the layman's...
Might have
No,
said
you
that a
spoke
little
too
bit
soon. You're
soon.
speaking too soon, guys. There's a cast back. There's a router. You're speaking way too soon.
Oh, yeah.
It is happening. VCO is regained this one. Oh, nice comeback from VCO though.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
a cast back, man. It's a cast back. It's just tearing them apart. Where is SKL Sipes? Where are they? oh, Relic A, and then the trade on Relic F. There's some interesting that plays going on right now. That's a game of chicken, you know. Will the TR fall back and secure Relic F? Will they grab pop from elsewhere? Or will they just stay on A and let themselves get cut off?
Yeah, definitely. Relic A going down here in 30 seconds.
Oh, more Spitfires. Oh, no. More Spitfires on Relic A. I don't condone this. No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
the Spitfire under Umbrella meta has been both intelligent and absolutely cancerous so far this today.
True. It's true because it's just so annoying. It's not like it's overpowered or anything, right? Because the counter's really easy. It's just throwing EMP on them. But they're just so
Right.
annoying.
Right. I remember seeing earlier, I think it was the Saltec Silver. Yep, so AODR getting A there. The
And
Saltec
Relic F
Silver
is secure as
match.
well, or is it
Hmm.
neutralized at least? So they might not actually get cut off. Oh, just as I say that, VCO getting a point back.
Yeah. You know that little ledge right on the edge of the donut? Like, not the where people can walk, but like on the edge of the roof?
Yes, yeah.
Rave was setting up Spitfires on that could fire
No,
into the point.
no, 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 no. So there's
Well,
a really nice
AODR is
battle at
pushing
Relic
in
F
for
right now.
F Relic now. They are taking the point now. They are slightly underpopped here, but even more
Oh, they're
dropping in
not on the
now.
pops anymore. They just brought in
And
another
here comes the
squad.
Caswell.
It
Yep.
doesn't matter. They got TR have strikers. Yeah, VS don't. And that should be a pretty straightforward resecure for AOD, I imagine.
Yeah.
NC completely wiped off the point. Yeah, there's a little bit of air support, but there's just not going to be
Not
enough.
much. It's pretty much gotten smoked. AODR doing another pop dump, sending that message again. Get off of my point. This is mine.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
SKL are just playing it
VCO
nicely,
with
you
a
know.
synchronized beacon drop there. They're still on this point. They're still
SKL
trying
are
to
in the
contest
lead
it.
now. The score is now 249 for SKL, 227 for AODR, 188 for Voodoo Company.
See, I like to see what SKL's doing right now. They're not playing hyper aggressive. They're not doing overcommitting to certain relics. All they're really doing is harassing the point, and if the enemy don't respond, great, thank you very much. It's free real estate, right? Um, and if they do over respond, that's okay. We'll just switch over to a different relic. Meanwhile, TR and C can't get enough of each other. Another huge commit onto Relic A from both sides. I imagine the forces from Relic F will fly over to Relic A.
What is
Yeah.
happening on Relic H? SKL again getting close to getting another relic.
But I'd just like to point out that there's been an OS on Relic E. You love to see it from SKL onto Relic E. The point is fully neutralized. There's a few TR running around. Looks like they're going to be able to resecure it.
Yeah. I have to wonder, outfits like SKL, they not even necessarily intentionally, but some of the larger outfits that are playing are gonna have the advantage of taking advantage of this thing where you still have players on live gathering resources for war assets. So
Yeah,
you
they
can
could be
pretty much
overclocking
just
them, yeah.
you can pretty much use those OSs earlier and you'll have them again by the time you need them. Because
Oh, well,
SKL, I
that,
seriously doubt has any problems with resources right now.
no,
Big
it'll
SKL
be
drop on
something.
Relic E.
Oh, have they re-engaged on that? That explains the OS. Meanwhile, at Relic B, huge investment in defenses.
Oh yeah,
You know, they've
wow.
got an anti-infantry turret, there's a pain spy, Elysium spawn tube, everything. But they're still somehow harassing the point.
Got almost a 2-to-1 pop for VS on Relic E right now. Few Mussies trying to take care of all these VS people running around the open. We see some of those shields coming up now.
Yeah. That pop is evened very quickly. It's pretty much 50-50 now. A lot of Spitfires on this point. Mossy's actually taking the time to
Yeah,
Banshee the
and I gotta say, like,
Spitfires.
it is only SKL we see utilizing that Spitfire meta. I haven't really seen that from any
Yeah.
of the other two.
As much as I hate to see it, it does make sense to use it. It's interesting to see the other teams really not taking advantage of that.
I mean, there's a reason why you use shotguns in lane smash as well, because
Oh yeah, it's
Works.
it's awful to play against, and it takes very little skill, but it is good.
So, I just saw the name Chef DR. As far as I'm aware, they're one of the people involved with AOD Reapers,
They are, yeah, one
and
of the
so they
leads.
have their best men on Relic E. Okay, trying to stop their SKL from taking that. But it's a
Oh,
50-50 fight. They got a cast out.
AODR now dropping in on E, trying to drop down from the roof, getting to that point. Are they gonna make it? SKL dropping on opposite side. This is gonna be interesting.
Okay, so the point is getting neutralized, but they've been able to run the timer down so much that, to be honest, that relic is neutralized for another 60 seconds, and they can just come back later with after regrouping. So it's a nice wipe, but it's
Yeah.
taken way too long.
Oh yeah, AOD needed to get on that a lot sooner. Although obviously, I mean, better late than never, but because at least it's still not ticking away points for SKL.
So SKL have been able to establish that uh, the four relic hold, which is really nice to see. As the FC, that's what you want to establish. It's just four relics. Try and make it so the TR or whatever other faction they fight one another. And there's a huge fight for TR going on with Relic G
Yeah.
and Relic
And
H.
point-wise, we are seeing paying off as well. They are up with a lead of around 50 points now.
Yeah.
So,
And
there's a huge battle over Relic G in the air and
definitely.
on the ground.
AODR just pulled a Sunderer from an anvil and it's getting promptly obliterated by lightnings.
So VCO have had those same four lightnings or so. I think they're AP with one Skyguard, just
Yeah, he's
driving
one of my
around,
favorite
killing
names.
anything.
Dirty Willie chasing down one of those Thunderers.
Uh-huh. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Family friendly, Halo.
What?
I mean, Halot himself isn't family friendly. We knew that.
No, he definitely isn't. Oh, I know what goes
Well,
on
I
in
mean,
his DMs.
you gotta fight dirty.
Uh-huh.
Spoken like a true lane smash advocate. So NC have saved Relic G, and there's also a small fight at Relic H. Bit of aggression onto SKL via VCO.
SKL also flipping Relic B now. I mean, what I think SKL is doing really well, as you've been saying. Like, they go in, flip it. All right, if they get pushed off, onto the next, just keeping the enemy moving all the time, keeping control.
Yep. Let's see, Walmart greeter himself on
Ooh, yeah,
Relic
he got
B.
destroyed.
Yeah. I want to see Sokar down here now so we get the face off of the leaders.
I haven't seen Soko in a while. Maybe he's over here at Relic H. They've just dropped in SKL onto Relic H to try and stop this assault from VCO. TR just not flipping anything. Just as I say that, of course, Relic I starts to flip for them. And Relic B gets neutralized by VCO.
Yeah, I just watched VCO make that heavy drop. Again, that Sky Shield hurting any attempts for SKL to get back on this point, but then he flipped right through it. Valkyries overhead, of course. There's also an orbital strike built up next to B. It'd be interesting to see what VCO plans on using that for.
Really haven't seen many orbital strikes. Oh yeah, Relic D now has an orbital strike coming.
Caster's
Oh,
curse.
Relic
all around
B.
today. VCO is still trying to fight over here at Relic H, but there's just simply not enough of them. Right, SKL, Sokar has about 24 people surrounding him. Like, there's even a max. Yes, it's a burster max, but there is a max.
We've seen again a failed attempt at an anvil pull here at Relic B. I've seen now TR and VS both pulling those. Actually, VS with a successful anvil pull, dropping in a cloak Sunday that's just spewed a squad out at Relic B.
See, that's really nice. But the
This
thing
is gonna
is,
be. I think this
Relic
is gonna
I.
be a successful Relic ICAP for TR. They got massive amount of pops around it.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's no reason why that shouldn't go through. There's no free VS pop right now. It's all
Again,
tied up.
Relic B, VS gets pushed off with Relic H. All right, then we just go for your other Relic. Go Relic B.
Yeah, exactly, and it's the right play. It's how you want to be moving a population around. Once the AOD have Relic I, it looks like they're primed to go onto Relic D. So more focusing more onto SKL. However, VCO they're not splitting up their forces enough because Relic A, 10 seconds to go, might get ghost capped, and
Oh
you hate to see
wow.
it.
This is something that you and I liked what someone
Yeah,
else did
this
earlier in the
just
day. You need to have a couple people just dedicated to stopping these ghost caps, because
Oh
otherwise,
no. Oh, not like this. VCO just lost one of their home relics to a ghost cap, more or less. You know, there was like 60
they
yeah.
off.
are behind with over 100 points now.
And
VCO need to
SKL
pull
can
themselves
cap
together.
Relic B.
These four lightnings has just been driving. I don't think I've seen them destroyed just once.
They haven't been destroyed, but and they have had limited effectiveness, right?
But I mean,
Maybe
we
those
haven't
four people.
actually seen much other armor from the other
Yeah,
factions.
well, they've been destroying like the construction stuff mainly. May, but there's the argument to be made, right? Maybe those four people could be the stopping the back caps. And now Relic B is the where you want to
Absolutely.
be right now. Here, heavy anvils being used.
Yeah, I've seen
NC,
a. This is the first match where I've seen the use of anvils. It's been on multiple sides.
yeah, maybe they were looking at a certain outfit's gold from Emerald last time. Uh, but you know, it's nice to see that they're actually deploying some Sundays, not
Yeah,
just relying on the spawn tubes. And the TR just looked tossing. Congratulations.
maybe it's a
Oh,
good sign for AODR of good things to come.
well, you say that. Look at Relic D. You know, maybe they're about to warp gate SKL partially, which could be a really good sign for them because they're also flipping Relic G. So they
Hey,
could end up in a moment having 6 relics. That's a lot of points.
that's a lot of double team if they aren't careful.
Oh yeah, and they are pushing SKL back into their own base that they built on the outside of the D point.
They are indeed, yeah.
Yeah, this is rather strong from AODR.
So there's this one SKL person here, Kelstrom, who's filling up the silo, and it's got like 40k cordium. The match is not going to last long enough for you to use 40k cordium. Get out there, re-secure this point, my man.
And again, VCO, they got 30 seconds on Relic G, and that's gonna be another ghost cap if they don't do anything.
There goes Relic D.
Oh
You
yeah,
can see it for SKL. And now Relic G, Reltor, get the camera over there. Mum, get the camera. It's going to be another nice fight.
Come on over. Let's see what we got. Oh wow, yeah, looks like we got a lot of action over here.
There's an air battle, there's cast battles, there's banshees going on. TR desperately trying to hold on to this point. Not enough people right now. VCO surely about to flip it. 1 or 2 more bodies. There goes the flip. Maybe the resecure. Not seeing any beacons right now. Not seeing any beacons. Where are the TR beacons? I don't see them. Do you see them?
All I
no, but I do
see is
see
TR
I
getting
see a
wiped off of
Valkyrie
G.
incoming with 2
Oh, the
Muskies though.
Valkyrie! Okay, live on stream. Got the Valkyrie coming in. No one dropped though.
Nope, I think they realized that that was not a good bet for them. VCO all over this point. They would have gotten wiped very quickly. Is this a lone NC Skyguard? It is. Just a lone Skyguard kind of hanging out on the edge of this.
So just to recap on the scores right now, 440 to SKL, 395 for AODR, and VCO still trailing with 343. That air superiority from VCO not paying off right now.
Yeah, and
And I've
there's
finally seen him. I've seen Bill for VCO. Shout out to Bill. He kills me with his air hammer every time, so I always send out. I always get my pilots to get into their ESFs to go find him,
yeah.
just to hunt him down. I hate his air hammer.
AODR here on H, wiping off the SKL on the point, taking it for themselves. See Kesta, another one of AOD's leaders, running around this little cargo crate here.
Kind of feels like the NC have less people, but I think that's just genuinely because they're moving so slowly compared to the other two
Yeah.
teams.
Oh, AODR bringing in an anvil, heavy anvil here inside the base.
That's dangerous. It's risky because they're really weak. So if there's people on top, which there are, a couple of Desies, please, NC heavies, come on. No,
Yep.
too
Nope.
slow.
We're not gonna see anything. VCO's just kind of hanging out on the roof there. That's
It
gonna
won't be
be.
long. Then we
Oh,
actually
that's
have
a
Why have
AOD.
they got a red
Bassy
Sunday?
Sunday. That's a Bassy rep Sunday, dude.
No! No! It's got GSD. Why has it got GSD?
Oh no.
Okay, but you
AOD,
know
I
what?
love the
It's
thought.
still a
I
force
love the
multiplier.
thought, but why?
It's it's a still force multiplier. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it, but that really should have been fire suppression, blockade, and cobalts.
Yeah, I mean at least one cobalt, maybe a bit of anti-air if you're that
Yeah,
scared of
maybe
the
a
cast
ranger
out.
or a walker, depending on gunner preference.
Yeah. So here comes the NC air. You know that air superiority I was talking about earlier. It makes an appearance, and then are they still going to lose the fight? It looks like it. 10 seconds to go now. They're hiding in the crates. The TR.
NCR pushing way up on this
Yeah,
point.
they are
TR
doing
needs
the
to
push
get out
now.
of those crates or they're gonna lose this.
Yeah, just one
Those
resonate. What's
cast
the
outs
resonate?
just-
Come on, give me a resonate. No.
We have
Sorry,
beacons
sir. All I
also.
have for you is one wipe instead.
Oh,
Oh,
they have a beacon, maybe. Yes.
yeah,
They are
but they're
dropping in now.
they're
Where's
dropping
the
in, but they're
medics, man?
dropping in one by one and getting shot.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Yeah.
So had they used their strikers to just scale off the air a little bit, maybe they could have held on to it. Still, a nice wipe from VCO. Perhaps hope left in the match for them. Relic D. Oh, there's a lot of fighting going on there right now.
Going to Relic D. Let's see.
We've got an SKL Guy Guard engaging the AODR battle bus, and
Ha!
it's not going well for him.
No, it just got murdered by it. Looks like a striker down on here.
But the SKL have hold of the roof. Oh, that Spitfire tactic. With being on the roof.
Oh yeah, there they
Shooting
are.
down, which you mentioned earlier. Yep.
It's awful, dude.
I mean, I hate them for using it. But
It's great.
well done
Yeah,
to
I
them.
just hate it. The Spitfire meta. Ooh,
Oh,
that
nice.
was an
Okay, then.
orbital. They tried to kill SKL's base. They did not succeed. But now we're gonna see. Oh, a Hornet Mossy succeeding in finishing off their Sky Shield. New modules going up already for SKL.
Great infantry battle around the point on Dito. Both SKL and AODR dropping in, wiping them off. New drop.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear the
Nice.
cursed sound of Spitfires down on this point, though.
So just a quick point check. All teams are within 100 points of one another now. AODR 490, SKL 460, VCO 405.
AODR though in the lead. They actually caught up to SKL that had a 100-point lead earlier though.
Well, that's what happens when you control 6 relics, my friend. You're gonna
Oh,
get a
yeah.
lot of points.
This little guy sitting here with his umbrella and Spitfire nest, and he dies. Relied too much
And
on those
VCO going
Spitfires.
hard for Relic C.
See,
Yeah.
I don't mind that from VCO, but personally, I'm looking at Relic G, I'm like, I want to stop that. I want to get Relic F instead, right? Because, in my opinion, right now, AODR, they're the ones who are going to be gaining the lead fastest, so they're the ones you want to be shutting down first. I just saw a GG in chat. Now, is that a good fight, or is that I still think this game ends at 500 points?
I
I'm
hope
pretty
it's
sure
not
I think
500, although if they didn't read carefully, it's possible they still think that.
Well, they're not redeploying. They're just sitting it at Relic D.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
and they are gonna lose
VCO
Relic C in 25
uncontested
seconds.
here at Relic C. 25 seconds left. Now we're seeing some scythes start to come in. And that's going to be a drop. I'll bet we're going to see a beacon coming in. Yeah, NC beacon goes down. Come on, SKL. You've got... Nope, you're too late, SKL. You got to get that beacon in now.
I just sort of just a Scythe just nosedive the point. Is it gonna be enough? No, they've lost Relic C.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh, but VCO is totally under siege, right? AODR, they've just stuck it to the Vanu, and VCO
yeah.
have helped them twist the knife, and literally, AODR are like, wow, thank you very much. I'm now going to go for the cutoff on Relic G, attacking A and H at the same time. plenty of time to resecure Relic E once Relic H goes through. If Relic H goes through.
Yeah, absolutely. These middle bases are always interesting. It's a little harder than, in some places on live to get cutoffs on Desolation. But when that happens, I mean, just denying that score is pretty huge.
So 10 seconds left now on Relic H. I'm not seeing any big response on the VCO. I've seen like 3 people. It's
Yeah,
just
They're not
this is
responding to
gonna go
Relic A
through for
or
AODR.
Relic H. Are they just gonna let that one go? Yeah, I think they
it's the
are.
speed issues. Why did they go to Relic G? Like,
Yeah.
why? Why would you do that? You've just walked into the
And
Relic,
now
which is
Relic
gonna get
A
cut
is
off.
gonna lose 10 seconds, and then that's another TR.
Oh, is Relic A going through? Oh no, not like this. Surely not. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Relic A gone. Relic G cut off.
VCO wiped off this point. They're trying. They've got a last minute push. Golem is great. Golem is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got a nice battle going on Relic E now. TR dropping. They have a massive pop inside of the buildings, trying to get to the point.
So thankfully for VCO, SKL have been kind to them, right? And they've contested Relic E and I, as well as only taking back Relic C. Is Relic E going to go through? Have we got any eyes on there?
Let's
It
see.
is
Points
flipping now.
contested.
TR is pushing in. They wiped the SKL off the point. And
Orbital
SKL
strike coming in
Orbital
from
on the base they
SKL on
got
this
built.
base. And I think this base is gonna go. I think this silo will. Yep.
Kaboom! Chip
Oh,
goes down, Maestro goes down, Dilo gone, Crab Rave time.
yeah.
The routing spire survived. It's far
But
off
they
in the
did
distance.
fight him Relic I and Relic C now. So a bit of a briefer for SKL.
Now that Relic I has gone through, he says, waiting for Relic I to go through. Yeah, so now that Relic I has gone through, I want to see SKL still Relic H off VCO in the last 20 seconds. How nice would that be?
SKL is moving very well. AODR also moving pretty well.
Oh, wow. Okay, point check because it's changed drastically. AODR 583, 583. Okay, SKL second place 490, VCO 487 as well.
Okay, yeah. That's not too shabby. It's about the gap that we've seen in a lot of the hotly contested outfit wars. VCO so far uncontested on H here.
Again,
Not for long.
AODR is getting a ghost cap on. Oh, it's VCO
Yeah.
getting Relegate back.
Yeah, which is good for them because it's going to reconnect Relic G,
Yeah.
and they really need that point. I wonder if SKL are going to steal Relic H, because if I'm the
SKL
Force
just
Commander,
got
that's
kicked
what I'd
off
do
a
right
Relic G. I'm not sure they're gonna take.
Oh no, SoCal, why would you do that? You know, you want to be going for Relic H. You know, it's free real estate.
Oh, speaking of, here comes a fully loaded Valk from SKL.
Okay, nice. Beacon. Where's the beacon? They're flipping the point a little bit. There needs to be a res grenade. There's a battle bus on the point from VCO. It's deployed. It's got dual cobalts on and it's got a shield. Oh, that's gonna be nasty.
Not a single beacon from these SKL guys.
No.
That was a really the thought was good. Execution could have used a little work.
Yeah, like maybe in the OS just to clear the point first, because VCO are clearly ready for that steal. But just as we say that, Relic B starts to flip, Relic G is flipping, Relic I is a ghost cat most likely. VCO sticking it to AODR at Relic F right now, and 2 squads of TR at Relic stuck at Relic E.
Yeah, wow. This is the part where I think we're gonna start, or at least it makes the most sense to start double teaming AODR. They're starting to stretch that lead out. It's to the benefit of both teams to rein that lead in a bit.
Oh, for sure. But
Another Anvil. I'm loving the use of Anvils.
They're going for the win right now. They've got Relic G flipping and Relic B. If they get those 2 relics, I think they're most likely going to win. especially if they re-secure Relic Eye at the same time. Like that's gonna
VCO
be a huge
trying
play.
to get an Anvil Sunday in here, but what they ended up pulling was a GSD dual Ranger bus with deploy shield.
Ah, not like this. You have loadouts on your vehicles and your infantry classes for a reason, people.
Yeah,
Use them.
oh.
Relic G goes through for Vanu.
That for
Now I
Relic
need.
F, that would have gone to VCO if that had been a Cobalt. Like, if you're that pressed by infantry, dual Cobalt, blockade, fire suppression, probably rival combat inside a building like this, and you're golden. That could have been an easy wipe for VCO.
Oh no, that's not good for either VCO or SKL. AODR just took Relic Eye with the superior infantry cohesion,
And
I
Relic
think it
D is
is.
ticking down for them as well.
Or that might be the end of the match then. That could be the end of the gold match if the other two teams aren't careful.
And this actually is one of the longer gold matches we've
However,
seen.
Relic D
Qualify
is
or
very well protected
yeah.
from SKL. They got 4 turrets in here.
hmm
I count.
Just to warn our viewership, we are gonna be, as soon as this match concludes, we're gonna have to go offline and online real quick, and then we're gonna be diving right into the bronze match, which
I'm
has
really
already
looking forward to
started its
bronze.
preparation phase.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the bronze match. There's going to be a nice opener from KN1. I've got the files. I've seen them. There's going to be some nice stuff going on. Hopefully.
SKL resecuring on D. AODR is making a concerted effort, but there's automated anti-infantry turrets. There's, like, the base kind. There's Spitfires. They're not taking this back easily.
I think it's time you make your way over to Relic Eye, Reltor, because there's
Yes, sir.
this is where the match is going to be decided. If SKL are able to take Relic Eye, this could be where AODR are stopped in their tracks.
Yeah. Like, people in chat are saying, they really looks like they did not set their loadouts in advance. It's just, oh. Some of these Sundays that I've seen them pulling are just so ill-suited for the purpose they're being pulled for.
By the way, just an OS over at Relic D, like
Relic D.
on the SKL OS uplink, but Relic I, it's escalating just like this patch.
SKL's getting pushed off. They're losing. This is a pure infantry fight, and they are not coming out on top.
Just res grenades, man. Res grenades.
And here comes
Why did that man deny that res grenade? No.
They still have the point, though.
But they have a lot of people inside of that little container there.
Those
Jackson
people,
with the
that's
suicide
exactly it.
skirmish.
You know what? That's brilliant. Actually, those people are close
very,
enough
very
to
nice.
contest the point, so they just hid until the point capped.
Yeah, and then they put it there's little sky shields there, so they can just stay in there and be protected.
That was actually a very nice move by SKL.
Okay, so now I think it's time we make our way over to Relic D, because if the AODI take Relic D, that's going to give them enough points to win the match, essentially,
Yeah.
regardless of time.
It's
although
gonna-
I say that, they have to respond to Relic ENF
And while
at
we
one
say
point
that,
as well.
the score right now is 659 to AODR, 575 for VCO, and 573 for SKL.
That's the first time that VCO have made it to the second place spot so far today.
30 seconds left on Relic D here, and really, we've got a couple of SKL guys in here. Kind of a half-hearted attempt to take this point back. They really need to dive on in here. Oh, yeah, I got one beacon. They're kind of trickling in. They're starting to dive in here, but they need to be on this point in numbers. And I don't think they're going to get that. I think AODR's got this point clinched. Yep. SKL just a little too late diving all the top onto the base.
Okay, but if they don't get back to Relic E, it's all going to be for naught, because I'm pretty sure Relic F is about to go through.
Relic F going through for VCO here.
But Relic E is also going through.
Oh yeah, Relic
Okay.
E going through for SKL in 20-something seconds.
So if they want to stop AODR from winning this match, They need to get the whole of the SKL platoon onto Relic E and stop the TR from resecuring it. Because otherwise,
So
time
far, it
dictates.
seems like they're pulling the same tactic as we saw on this other point, but they don't have the weight of numbers right now. These
No,
guys
there's
on the
smoke.
balcony need to get
No.
down there.
Oh no,
There's
there's
so
smoke.
many
I can't see
SKL
anything.
here. The rest, where's the rest of this platoon? Oh, the first max I've seen this match. Wiping AODR off of this point. SKL is resecuring, 20 seconds left.
Charge! Kill Chef
Get
right
'em!
now to the max! 15 seconds left of Relic E! Could this be it? Could this be the invitation for VCO by SKL to be like, here, this match is yours? Because it looks like it.
Oh, those Spitfires! Oh, that hurts! Oh, just watching AODR and the number of
Okay.
Spitfires. I want to
So
count. 10
AODR,
plus.
no points now. That's it.
No points. Oh, yeah, they are fully warp gated. Holy crap. And SKL with a
Yeah,
significant
this
amount.
might actually be, as Dublin's just said, like the opening that VCO has been waiting for.
Yeah, either VCO or SKL. I mean, if this goes the way of, again, I keep referring back to Cobalt Bronze, but that was such a close match. If this goes the way of Cobalt Bronze, this is AODR's Urge moment where they're going to get locked in and they're really going to stay out of contention for the rest of the match. It's all going to come
Well,
down
I
to...
just out quickly, right? So SKL have just taken Relic D. So now they've secured 3 connections, right? If they secure Relic C and Relic H, they could genuinely win this game right here, right now.
Oh, yeah.
But VCO are gaining on the points really quickly now. 683 AODR, that's staying still no territory for them. 647 for VCO and 604 for SKL right now.
That's not an insurmountable lead for SKL, but they need to make some pretty strong gains very quickly.
So personally, if I'm SKL, I'm resecuring Relic C. Instead, what they've gone for is the commit on Relic H, get the flip going on Relic G, and maybe they're going to try to go for the cutoff at Relic B.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, TR, they're attacking Relic
I think
F.
you spoke
they're
too
doing them
soon
a
on
favor.
Relic C. We now see a Galaxy coming in, but no
A
one's stopping from it.
Galaxy?
But
Oh,
an
orbital
though.
strike coming in on C. But I think
F
it's
is
going to be too late.
wiped.
Yeah, too late
It is
on
a
that
waste, that's
orbital.
a shame.
Yeah.
Good idea, though.
It will have secured them Relic H.
Yeah, Relic H is definitely going to
Oh,
VS.
maybe that was 600 IQ. Maybe they did that to stop the redeploy timer.
Oh, yes!
Because of the EMP effect. That could have been 600 IQ there, gentlemen.
That really could have been it. I mean, SKL still sitting on, 4 bases to VCO's 5. This pop from H gets to G pretty
Current score is
quickly.
now 683 to AODR, 681 VC, and VCO just got up to 685. SKL
VCO
at
taking the
630.
lead.
Yeah, this is the first time that VCO have been in that top spot for the entirety of the match. And guess what? They only need 60 more points to win the match.
Yeah.
It's not unrealistic for them right now.
No, I mean, that's not that much time either.
But I just want to point out Relic F. If they lose Relic F and they lose Relic G, maybe SKL wins this match. Maybe. Possibly.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, Relic G is ticking down rather fast. There's a lot of VCO. AODR on Relic G. Trying desperately to steal this cap. I don't know if they've committed enough to this point, though, to steal this cap. It's going to be VCO or AODR taking it.
VCO now only needing 40 points and they almost got a 30-point lead.
Yeah.
I think that's the W to VCO. I think that's the Reaper's moment, comparing it back to Cobalt. Just that little sly win there.
Yeah. VCO taking this point.
But
Relic
overall,
A is ticking down, but...
pretty good Alpha Wars. Fairly equal all the way through. Exciting.
Yeah, this has been one of the closest matches. Yeah, I'd say so.
I genuinely think this has been the best match so far today. Like the skill levels have been roughly equal, if not totally equal. And yeah, I think I'm happy my prediction about VCO is
Yeah,
correct. Must have been that air game, right, guys?
of course. No, I think it was just Walmart greeter greeting everyone, showing them the door. We got all three factions piled in on Relic G here. This point is under continual contest. AODR desperately trying to take it. And they are so close. Whatever happens here, AODR need, even if they don't come out on top here, they need to not feel bad about this because this is just a good show